Hi, good evening, Southern Cameroonians. I know I took many people on our way. Many people did not know I'm going to come live. But it's evening and it's Monday evening. It's the beginning of a new week. So please click share as you join. Let's build the audience. And I'm live now. So all those who have been dropping hateful comments, you can come over to my page. Let's talk. One of the things you guys forget in the revolution is we of this revolution, we know all the tactics, all the faceless Facebook profiles which are appearing on Facebook, and all the conspiracy and the hatred and the backstabbing. We know everything. So before we want to start talking, I want to say yesterday was a memorable day for our baby Mata. And I want to appreciate all Southern Cameroonians who took their time worldwide to mourn with us for the death of that 4-month-old baby that was shot by the Cameroon military. And I want to say kudos to the Fako County, the chairman of the Fako County, Mola Edwin Gomba, and his great job that he's doing to make sure the family of the dead baby is saved. I want to say kudos to him and to the entire Fako County. Kudos to my great Mama Priska. Kudos to Mama France. Kudos to Ma Julie. Kudos to you all those great people. Kudos to Bless. Kudos to my brother Prince of Sweden. Kudos to you all, which you stay focused, and kudos to everyone on this Merciful Truth platform. Really, you guys are outstanding people. Yeah, you are astounding people in this revolution because you have understood that to be part of the revolution, you have to have your own vision. To be part of Merciful Truth, you need to have your own vision. You need to have your own direction. You need to be a man of focus. You don't need to be blown by the wind. When if it takes you to the east, you go by the east. If it takes you to the west, you go by the west. No, you need to have your own vision. So I want to say kudos to you all. Kudos to my parents and my mothers, and I can say uncle and aunts of this revolution, which you have taken upon yourself to see the vision of Ground Zero and Amazonian First, operating in county by counties and LGA by LGA, seeking for truth and justice and making sure that the blood of our brothers are not being wasted. I want to say kudos to you all. And I want to tell you all that the revolution is like the church. There are many people in the church which are church goers. They just go to church to please people. So you have the revolution, which there are many people in the revolution who are just there to please. You have many people in the church who go there because they want to show how their clothes are beautiful, how good they are looking at, what expensive shoes they wear, what expensive cars they own. Some people take the revolution like a celebrity show. But I told you guys that not because some of us are not handsome, not because some of us cannot wear suits, not because some of us cannot do what others can do, but it's because we have to bear the pain of our brothers. So once again, Southern Cameroonians, welcome, and please let's click share. I throw salute to Mr. Daniel, and if you're online, please just indicate where you're watching from as we build the audience. And let me say hi to you all. I know I came unexpectedly online. Many people have been asking me about Prince Jaka. We hear of Blue Army, we hear of Red Army, you hear of White Army, you hear of all kinds of army conspiracy. See, Amazonian, when I want to speak the merciful truth, if not for some parents and some people who have heard me behind, when I want to speak the merciful truth, I don't call people. I don't talk to people. Everything I've said about this Merciful Truth platform is in my phone. I don't make stories about people. If not that I use my phone, I would have just plugged it to my television now and I show some people what they talk about Merciful Truth. Yeah. If not that I use my phone, I would have waited. I would wait for the audience to build, and I just switch my phone off. I use my WhatsApp and I flash on YouTube. Then I show you guys some things. When you want to come up with conspiracy, you don't do that. I don't call people's name because I want to call people's name. I don't fabricate. I don't do backstabbing. I'm a very good observer. Somebody said the volume is low. Oh, sorry, that's true. I'm a very good observer, a very good one. I can be somewhere for the whole year, you will not know I'm there. Despite I come online on Facebook and talk. And if I want to talk about something, it's because I have credible evidence. I don't come online and I want to defame somebody. I look the intentions of people. And I've said it, I always tell you people, most of my followers of Merciful Truth, I've said the day Ambazonia will get independence, I will remove it all out. Don't think when I post something on Facebook and then some of my viewers come and say, no, Prince J. Carr, it's not good for the revolution. You think I don't delete it. I've said it most of the time. I just go to my Facebook. I go to setting and I put see alone. That means I'll be the only person to see it and my audience on Facebook will not be able to view it. That's what I do. For all my videos and everything, my Facebook is like a legacy to me for this revolution. The day I'm done with this revolution, there are people who have my Facebook as a legacy. They know themselves. I will pass my Facebook on to them. That means even today, Prince J. Carr is not. Some of you would think the truth will be buried. It's a lie. There are people who have my Facebook. I will give it over to them. The day Ambazonia will be godsend, they will see why I stood for certain things. I keep. So when you come and stand and you are fabricating stories, trying to destroy my image, and you think, no, I've wasted certain people. In this revolution, before I put my platform Merciful Truth, is because I've wasted many people. I don't hate. I'm not born to hate. No. If I was born to hate, then I would never support any person for the revolution. Please, if you're joining, click share, please. I wasn't born to hate. No. I give you a chance. I give you a time. But there is one thing about people. There is one thing about Ambazonians. Let me just say Africans. The thing, because you have a status, you cannot be low, you cannot be humble. No, that doesn't go with me. Even my mother, who gave birth to me, knows that. Africans think because they have a status, maybe you are a minister, maybe you are a governor, maybe you are a president, maybe you are a leader or a political party chairman, you don't have to bring yourself. It doesn't go with Prince. That's not my principles of life. I don't worship people. No, I don't. If you think I worship people, that means you're mistaken. Even if you ask my friend, my close brother Eric Tato, he will tell you that when it comes to decision, I might be a little heady. Even in Fako County, you go there, they will tell you that when it comes to things, I might be a little heady. Because I follow the general principles of life. That means I want to see how things go for the benefit of others. So if you think like, oh, Prince J. Carr will play along with you, no. It doesn't work with me. Even those in the interim government knows. They know it doesn't work with Prince J. Carr. So I want to tell you guys something. I'm just that kind of a person which I observe, I watch you, and then I know who you are. That's I am. If there's any person in this revolution, I've taken a stance against that person. No, I did not wake up one day and I hate any person. No. I've observed that person. I've gone through that person. I've tried by all means to know that person. Then I come to a conclusion. Please, if you're joining, we are still building the audience. I'm trying to clear some people, and soon I'll start talking about they said blue and white army. So soon I'll start. That's why I came live today, because I know the people of Merciful Truth thought I would come live yesterday. I wasn't live yesterday. So I'm live today, and it's good. It's 7 p.m. Amber time, and I think it's 8 p.m. European time. Maybe it's about midday or 1 or 2 p.m. American time. Hi to everybody who's joining. It's your boy Prince J. Carr. And I want to tell you all, we are at a point where you don't need to lose focus. No. My people of Merciful Truth, you remember once I told you guys that there will become a time in this revolution when some of us, even me, Prince J. Carr, have not seen $1 million US. If they have to put $1 million US in front of some people, they will change their tongues. Yes, there are many people, I don't want to bring you half truth, but there are some people which, because of money, they are already going on the federalist table. Yes. There are people because of federation, because the one that know their name should be in history, some of them even want to accept federation. But I want to tell you something, Amazonians. I've told you that if this revolution has to fail, it's because you want it to fail. If this revolution doesn't need to succeed, it's because you don't want it to succeed. This revolution is not about me. Many of my type have come and they have gone. We have activists which have turned out today, they are musicians singing music. We have activists which have turned out today, they are doing their own here and there. We have activists which have turned out today to become politicians. We have activists which have turned out today to become enablers, group commentators. We have activists which have not stand the course of time, and most of them have gone from one direction. Some of you talk about activists. It's not. Do you think it's easy to keep on the truth and follow up the truth? It isn't easy. That's why sometimes I say kudos and I give credibility to those who are trying to do their best. Like those who are members of the staff. I say kudos to you. Not everyone is perfect. We are not God. Even Jesus was killed by fellow human beings like me and you. Jesus was killed by same people like me and you. But if we stand today and we are talking about activism, truth, and pushfulness in the revolution, then in no matter what you say, you need to give some activists some credit. Yes, is that when it becomes an overdose of a negative stuff you do, then you need to be called out. When you do something that it doesn't push the agenda of the people, you need to be called out. And now let me tell you, Amazonian people, it doesn't mean if Prince Jeka is not for the revolution will fail. It doesn't mean if Mark Barata, Solomon Amabo, Eric Tato, Kemi Ashu, it doesn't mean if we are not for the revolution will fail. No. Yannick Sikot Yutsin, Achiri Atanga, Ashu Kingsley and the rest, it doesn't mean if we are not, the revolution will fail, because people emerge. Leaders emerge. It doesn't mean if Sako is not there, if Seseko is not there, then the revolution will fail. No. You, the people, are the revolution. You, the people, are the government. And that's why you see great nations today are built on the will of the people. Great societies today are built on the will of the people. Because the people decide what their government and their nation should look like. What I try to preach, what I try to talk to you on, what I support as my own focus for Amazonian people is just a vision which I'm trying to push to the people. But you, the people, have to decide if it's my vision or my way you want to. And why I have about 250 people watching me, and I'm still saying you should click share so others should come, it's because I want you, the people, to have a rethink, should be able to think. So that's just it. So all those going about with fake stories, Prince Jeka this, Prince Jeka that. See, let me start now. We are 250. I think so. So all those who are joining should click share. Now, the first thing that caught my attention, which I'm coming live today. No, before we start, it's right, please. We need to take a minute of silence for, I don't have my watch on. Okay, I have my watch. We need to take a minute of silence for our baby Mata, who was shot by the La Republic government in Moyuka, and which has been laid to rest, the 4-month-old baby that was killed. So we'll take a minute of silence because the Black Sunday was yesterday, but in respect of her, we'll take a minute of silence before we start, and I'll address some issues. So Southern Cameroonians, let's observe a minute of silence for baby Mata as you click share. All those who are joining, click share. And then after the minute of silence, please put the love sign as a sign of love for a price she has paid, because she died innocently for this revolution. 1 minute of silence. Thank you, Amazonians. And please punch your love sign and write rest in peace, baby Mata. Punch your love sign, your share button, and write rest in peace, baby Mata, for that soul, that 4 months old baby that was killed. Yesterday was the Black Sunday for her in the whole land of Southern Cameroons. So punch the love sign and write rest in peace, baby Mata, for that soul. We pray may our soul stand for justice, stand for the will of the people of Amazonia, and stand for this cause. And any person who killed her, may that person face the justice of the world. Once again, Southern Cameroonians, we are done, and let me address now my first issue. Southern Cameroonians, the one thing you need to know about this revolution, it's backstabbing. That will be my first topic I'm going to treat today. Backstabbing. See, when I started this revolution, my dear people of Amazonia, I did not start with a hateful mind. When many people realized I was blessed with the gift of talking as a motivational speaker or as an activist to stand for the justice and the cause of the people of Amazonia, I was contacted by groups. Yes, I was contacted by groups, and everybody tried to tell me what his or her own group was doing before I started this Merciful Truth platform. Please, if you're joining, do click share, because I want everybody to know. Because some people just jump, and before I want everybody to get this, what I'm saying, I already know there are many fake Facebook, because I know internet, everything about internet. I know very well. Internet has to do with most of my past life. So when it comes to internet, I know many things. I know many faceless Facebook can be controlled by one person. But I'm saying this to those who are standing for the cause of Amazonian. That's why I'm saying this. Now, let me get this straight. My Facebook has just paused. Okay. Now, let me get this straight. I thought there was a network problem. Before you saw Prince Carr start out to be the prince you see today of Merciful Truth, when I began this revolution with my first video I made as for the chiefs, and then my mentor Tapang Ivo picked out the video from my Facebook and posted on his Facebook, and many people started knowing me. Then I got to start doing my shows. Immediately, people realized that I could speak for as an activist and I could stand for the revolution. I was contacted by groups. Groups contacted me. The first person to contact me, I'm not even seeing him again on Facebook, Karawa Johnny. Karawa was the first person that contacted me and then talked to me about Dr. Kwanga and then added me to SCYL. That was the first group I entered. Then afterwards, I had other groups. I was added to many groups. Now, towards these groups I was added into, the one thing when I got into these groups, what I seek for was to see the collaborative unity, which the groups are working for the interest of the people of Amazonia. Because I did not enter the revolution, maybe because of asylum, seeking asylum. No. I did not enter the revolution because of that. No. I did not enter the revolution because I wanted a benefit. No. I did not enter the revolution because somebody helped Prince Carr. No. I entered the revolution because I lost a friend, and then the tears of a woman broke me out. After I lost my friend, then I realized that when I talk, people could hear, because talking is a gift. And talking while you are honest and doing the right thing makes people trust you. After I saw this girl whipped, my spirit touched me, and that's the first video I made. Now, Southern Cameroonian, throughout all my cause as an activist, maybe some of you don't know where I stand, I had a focus. My focus was to make sure that the blood of my friends and those who were killed find justice, all those who are in prison be liberated, and Southern Cameroons be free. Because I know that was the best thing I could do. Now, when I got into this revolution, I already knew. I knew that the ideology I had of my brothers of the Northern Zone will easily push for the quest of Amazonian revolution. I always say this in all my shows. I've lived so much with my brothers from the Northern Zone, and we have lived like one. I've lived in many towns and many countries. I lived in Istanbul, and in Istanbul, all my brothers from Istanbul were from the Northern Zone. We lived in a house about 9 or 10. I lived in Athens. Some of my brothers from Athens in Greece were from the Northern Zone, and we lived like one. I did not even have money, but they made food and we shared like one people. Some of them are watching me, they are here, they can testify to you. I always used to say it here on Facebook. Now, Southern Cameroonians, when I joined this revolution because of what I saw and my experience, I experienced with my brothers from Istanbul to Athens, before where I am today, I knew this revolution would be a fingertip to be finished. Because back home, I saw the unity when it comes to funerals and many things that our brothers in the Northern Zone, they do. I said it here most of my times in my show, that when I sit back home in my town, Victoria, because I stayed for a long while, when somebody from the Northern Zone, which is hustling his life down the coast, dies off without having any family, I see how the people of the Northern Zone, their harmony, their love, they get him everything, and they try to make sure his soul has the perfect rest. That's why I accepted to belong to all those groups, because I know in all these diaspora groups I was added when I joined this thing, they will work for the same purpose. But throughout all this, my thought, I got it wrong. I thought friendshipness, unity in friendship, unity for a common purpose, will easily enable the quest for Amazonian victory, and that cause which matters blood for victory to be attained. But that wasn't it. I wasn't somebody which, since I was a novice by then, I did not comment, I did not write anything in those groups. I stayed very quiet, and I observed, because I thought I would learn more. Because all my days back in Southern Cameroon, I'd always heard the name Dr. Kwanga. I did not even get to know more about Cho Ayaba, but I heard about Dr. Kwanga many times with Pamolanjo Litumbe. But Southern Cameroon, in my quest of observing in those groups, it wasn't it. And I realized I had to fight for my own focus for the people of Southern Cameroonian. I realized my cost of belonging to those groups were not what I saw. The vision and the way I saw in the common life of our brothers and everything, that's not what I saw. That isn't it. I had to create my own goal. And that's why I tell all of you in Southern Cameroon, those of you watching me, I've always said it, that if you are in this revolution and you don't have your goal, you don't have your own focus, you are like a church goer. That means you are like a paper in the wind. Throughout all that time, I started guiding my focus. I said my focus will be the truth and nothing but the truth. So since I was there, nobody knew, people did not know. The group changed from one group to the other, switching phone numbers to this group, switching this and that. I was there very calmly as an observer. But you know what I noticed? What I noticed in most of those groups is they fought for the interests of those individuals. And do you know why we Southern Cameroonians today, people keep backstabbing? It's because it did not start today. No. What I realized from all those groups is what started since in NCNC. It started a long time in NCNC. Most of them want their names. They want their glory to be portrayed at the end of the victory of Southern Cameroon Revolution. They don't want their blood of the brothers who are dying. No. Why you see some people are striving that why can there not be unity for the revolution? It's because most people who operate in the groups don't look at the blood of Southern Cameroonian. They seek for the glory they will achieve. If you have watched any ancient movie of a royal king, of a kingdom fighting, that's how most of them they are thinking. So that at the end of the day, when the victory is proclaimed, they should be hailed like the almighty king. Just like we had Foncha and we had Endeli in those days. That is what they think. They want the next decades and the generations of children to study them in school. That is the first place we have disunity. Because when your brother in this revolution sees your vision, and that your vision is what can give Amazonian victory, he will kick against it with the highest passion and blood of him, especially if you are a novice. No. They want that is their vision, which they had laid down since in the decades, is their vision that we who are coming now must use to the end. And any pact and any contract and whatever they have done, we must continue in it. That is the same thing that has gotten even into the interim government we have today. Because where Seseko stopped, that is where Seseko wants Sako to continue. Though Seseko walked to it, that is the people Seseko wants Sako to integrate to continue. That is where we have the problem right up to now. So it is from that my observation that I decided to have this Merciful Truth platform. Now, Southern Cameroonians, some people will come, that's where you see the name of the Blue Army and the White Army all are coming from. All those conspiracies. I've asked them, when I want to come out on Merciful Truth, I won. Like the video I did about Changshu's. I've been in Changshu's for 1 year. I repeat to them, I have all their chats and everything. For the last 1 year, it cannot wipe off my phone. I'm not stupid. I have all their chats. If anybody can prove me wrong, that they have a sense of unity for Amazonians, let the person come on live. Let the person come out. If any person has a point, I'm not covering anything. And even for the interim government, I've told them, it's the same. I and Eric were the first to tell Dr. Sako to come out with a list. All of them in my trip to Boya list, we want everything. I'm very happy with the good job Paul Nilong is doing. I'm very happy with what Paul Nilong is doing. He has brought out, that's the same thing we asked the President Sako to do. I told him, me and Eric Tato, I told him to bring the list. Let's call their names. It's not time to hide Southern Cameroonian. We are not scared of anybody because people are dying. I told him to bring the list because if you look the funds, most of the funds was mismanaged in the defense sector. I said it last time that in FACO, my people of Southern Cameroonians, which I am part of, we have run FACO just for 6 to 7 months. But in FACO, my dear people, we have raised close to 80,000 pounds. I'm not lying about that. If they have to give you the balance sheet of what we have raised in FACO and all the things you're happening, sometimes the money is not still even enough. But we have used more than 80,000 pounds. Those who are in FACO can tell you. But we still find difficulties in doing it. We have to readdress our steps and address our mode of operation, address our strategies, address our logistics, address everything to make sure that we can work and give more to our people. You understand? Now, the money that was contributed and whatever they had for my trip to Boya, it's good. But we want to know who and where. We know more went to defense. We cannot accuse any person of defense and we don't want to talk anything now because I'm happy. I'm happy the interim government say they are going for the final phase of the auditing. Yes. And I'm happy the new modus operandi in the interim government says all those of the counties, the chairmen of the counties and some LGAs are going to be part of that auditing. The Restoration Council, they'll be part of the Restoration Council who will function with the audit to make sure everything is audited and the truth is brought out. So we are happy for that. Because I know those who are in the counties, because those who are in the counties, such as the defense representative, they have link with the guys down the ground. Yes, like we were in FACO, we have links. We talk to all of the guys, they give us the complaint, and we know how much. During the era of ASC, most of them, when we met Fako didn't have nothing. We started buying things from the scratch. We started buying things from zero. So we want to know how those funds, and we are happy because it is the people's money, and the interim government must fight to make sure we get that. And we believe it will come out very soon. Now, the one thing I want to go against is I've said in this revolution, before the interim government and what we are saying today about my trip to Boya, many others have happened. We are not going to stop. No. Merciful Truth is not going to end today. We are going to follow up. You, from the list you see Paul Nilong put, there are many people in the name who have taken money. Before Balthazar could voice it out that money from SCBC TV and the webmaster Milan was playing a game, it was something well planned. There are many untold truths which has not come out, which I don't want to bring them in pieces. No, we need to bring them in full. And we are struggling to make sure we get them in full. So you get that. Now, the first thing I want to destroy is this conspiracy. This thing about Prince J. Carr belonging to a blue and white army. First of all, let me laugh. The blue and white, it's a good color because I was just inspired. When I heard the thing first, I felt so bad because I knew it was a conspiracy. But today afternoon, I was so delighted in my mind to see that Pa Paul Abine came out with a very good color. He brought the color out from even both La Republique and everything. You know, my people, in everything in life, it's very difficult to take out the white color and the blue. The blue color is a royal color. The white color represents light and purity. So when you talk about blue and white shows I'm royal and I'm pure in mind. So if you say the blue and white army, which I was thinking of it like a curse, but you find out that you cannot destroy that image when it goes to anything in life. No matter how La Republique tries to overshadow that color, even the color of Bia CPD and party wear is blue and white. Go check it. Tell Bia that if he wants to start banning the Amazonian color, he should change his party militant wear from blue and white to green and red. Tell him you cannot change it because we are identified in the blood. No matter how you try to run, will appear in the sky. Because when the sky rises up in the morning, if the sun has to shine out, you will find the color of the sun, the color of the weather, blue and white. So I felt so bad, but Pa Aya gave me so much joy with the post he just did. And I realized that even though it's something I'm not part of, I don't belong to any fake group called blue and white, but it's a color of pureness and royalty. The person that chose that flag, blue and white, please, those who are watching, let's punch some love sign for that person. That color is great. That's the best color, blue and white. That's one of the best color in the world. If you're watching me and you really love that color of your flag, punch the love sign for that person who invented that color. Even the love sign you are punching and the like sign is showing blue and white. Punch me the like sign. Don't punch the love. Punch the like sign. Punch the like, because the like sign you are punching is blue and white. Don't punch the love sign again, please. Punch the like sign. The like sign is blue and white. When you punch the like sign, you see what it appears is Amazonian color, blue and white. Now, let me talk about the conspiracy. See, Southern Cameroonians, there is nothing about blue and white army. It's just a conspiracy because they are looking for a way. I first saw the post. The first WhatsApp message that appeared, it came on Scarf. They posted it on Scarf. They say Prince Jeka, Nebok Steve, and the others, they are in blue and white army. Then I asked, I said, where is this conspiracy coming from? Because if you want me to tell you about people who are in groups, call me, I will tell you. If you didn't know that I'm using my phone, I would have flashed it now on my screen so you see them. I have their names, I have their phone numbers, I have their address. I don't say because to be proud. but it's part of my life and what I'm doing as an activist. I try to know who are those for the revolution and who are backbiting, who are those who are working for their self-interest. And those videos, I don't delete them. I have every video of every group I've been in, members of the group, their house address and everything, their phone numbers. I have. And I did not take it because I want to use it against them. Because back in those groups, they never spoke of anything that comes with unity. No. All they spoke of in that group, they talked about the interest of their group, the interest of how to destroy another group and the interim government. That is what they discussed. And now, they did not speak about the interest of destroying the interim government and other groups just like that. No. When I was in those groups, I saw the steps which the interim government took and how they deliberated those steps. I saw the steps. For example, when the first conclave had to go, they had their stance. Most of them wanted their own stance. And I was just observing. We begged for you, just like what we did with President Seseko in the other meeting, begging him. But he did not accept. I asked him a question. I said, President, you are moving your list, and Sako wants to move his own list. If the both of you move your list now and Ambazonian become frustrated and abandon the revolution, what will it happen? He said, no, they will know we have failed. How will they know we have failed when you're paying a price for us in jail? Those are the kind of questions which I pick out. Because no matter whatever you do in life, you must check about the failure. If we have to fail, all of us have to check about it. You who are watching me, you have to check about your failure. If you are a man in this life and you don't check about your failure, that means you will never succeed. Yes. If the interim government doesn't check about its failure, then they are not there for the people. They will denounce the interim government. Yes. Then another government will emerge. When you are part of a government, when you are part of anything in life, you need to check, you need to think about the success. I'm part of this AK campaign, and in the AK campaign, I'm thinking to see how we can succeed in the AK campaign. That is my role because I'm part of the team. I'm part of Fako County. I'm making sure that we see how Fako County can be success to this revolution. That's my role. And anything that has to go against the people of Fako County, against the revolution, I have to readdress my step. Anything. So now, Southern Cameroonians, in this course, when I was in those groups, when it has to deal with unity, they protect the interests of their group more than even the unity of the people. Those are the things which started making me, I started rethinking. I said, but the ideology I was thinking when I got into this revolution is not what I'm seeing now. The ideology, the concept I have, because I believe if Ambazonia has to be gotten, even the people of Southern Zone have to be aside. Our brothers from the Northern Zone, the ideology I had, the way they did their things, I knew they can stand for the Ambazonian country and will get victory. But I got my greatest shock when I belonged to groups. I'm telling you, if they have one person is there who can prove me wrong, they should come and let's go. I'll bring out the videos on my phone. None of them can prove me wrong. Let me start with the one of them who was inside the interim government, Nicolas Gus Santos. When he was leaving the press secretary, he destroyed everything. He kicked out everybody from the press secretary, deleted the group, and kicked everybody out. Instead for you want to leave to pass something out, even you're angry. I asked myself, is this the person I've been talking to? Is this the person you want to leave a place? The best thing you do is to delete everything from the group, remove everybody, and then you... Man, but I'm telling you, my brothers, it's from there I started forming my own rules. And the rules is you have to make leaders work for your benefit. That's why I said Ambazonian revolution belongs to you, the people. If we would define the kind of leaders we have. You know why some of us are dying today back home? You know why our brothers are dying today? It's a lesson we all have to learn, that we have to define the leaders that will rule Ambazonia. Our forefathers did not define the leaders that will rule over that Cameroon. Yes, our forefathers did not define. And I will never make that mistake. Even President Sako is there, I tell him, Even all those in the interim government I talk with, I tell him. Even my brother activist editor, I tell him. I say the day you go against the people will vomit you. Even me, myself, Prince J. Carr, I speak to myself, am I doing the right thing? That's why sometimes I do some posts here, and some of you come and say, no, Prince J. Carr, we don't need this talk, we don't need this talk. You see me, I bring it down. Because your opinion as the people, your ways are the ways of the Spirit. It guides us. Not everything I do is perfect. Despite how I talk, it's not perfect. But your ideologies are perfect. So Southern Cameroonians, it is from there. Now, when you see all this conspiracy coming in, let me tell you, as I said it before, that madman in Yaoundé, we say Anglophone man, no, they succeed now because of jealousy. I believe all of you are saying it now. Anglophone man, for if succeed for life, now because he and a brother, they know the one work. If they get this our revolutions, I'm sorry to say this, if they get this revolution to the Biafrans, I think by now, this revolution should have been history. I'm telling you, no, let's face fact. All of you who are in this Southern Cameroon revolution, let's face fact. If they gave these revolutions to the Biafrans, the Igbo people of Nigeria, this revolution should have been ended by now. It should have finished by now. By now, as I'm saying it. It should have, because they will forget about themselves and think about those who are down home. But what I realized in this revolution is most of us here, we forgot about those who are down home and we stand for ourselves. If they gave this revolution to Biafrans, I know most of them. Even where I am, I don't even have many friends of Cameroon. They will tell you. Where I am, I don't have many Cameroonian friends. Where I live, most of my friends I have are from Nigeria. I don't have many. The ones I know, many of them who are around me are Nigerians. And they tell me every day, they say, what those your people are doing in diaspora, they are making mockery of your people who are dying back home. Because the day the Hausa people killed our brothers in the north of Nigeria, that the same day we killed their numbers of people back home in our land. I'm not saying you guys should go and kill Francophones, because tomorrow that's where some people will carry the video and cut it off and go and say, Prince Jeka say, go and kill Francophone. I'm giving an example of how patriotic they are. The day they killed Igbo people in the north of Nigeria, that same day, the number of people they were announcing they killed, the Biafrans, the Igbo people, they did the same in their land. For their brothers who died that way. They did not think too. But I don't go and say Prince Jeka said because they did that, you should go and do it to Francophones. I've not said that too. I've said it clear on my Facebook live show. I've not said that. I'm just telling you how patriotic when it comes to revolution. But it is my first time that I will see they're killing people every day in Ground Zero. But do you know what happens? People are still on Facebook protecting groups. I'm baffled. Today, Fako County is there. I'm not even a member. They have their chair. I'm just an observer. But I'm still working and struggling that Fako County. Fako County, they have made their board and everything. They have their chairman, their spokesman and everything. I'm not even a member of anything. And I'm very okay. I'm still fighting for the county. Because that's my patriotic obligation to do. But I'm very surprised that Ambazonians who are in diaspora, they are killing people back home. We are struggling to get money. Some people are raising money to give our president, encouraging one of our president who is in jail to do what he's doing. You understand? Some people who are in jail are gathering money to give a president who is in confinement to do what he has to do. Because they want their own pride, their own prestige, their own interest. That's just what we have. Everybody is jealous of the other. Everybody is hate because of what? This man didn't walk my way. This man did not walk my way. But let's reason critically. What went wrong? What went wrong is because you wanted your own to be given. Why don't you be an activist? Why don't you be an activist? If you want your own wish to be done and not the wish of Amazonia, be an activist and throw your opinion outside. If your opinion is great, then you will give it. This is me. I'm an activist. I'm giving my opinion. We had a meeting with our president. We gave our opinions. If you know you want to be a free-minded person, you want to give your own views, don't be part of a government. Come out and be an observer. You have a platform, be an activist, and you do what you have to do. You give your opinion. If the interim government and the people there like your opinion, they will bring you in. But don't carry your opinion and go into the government. I want to force it. You want that yours to be there. You want that your opinion should be the one. That's not it. And that's where we fail wholesomely. Now, when you fail wholesomely, when you fail and you see your interest is not being there, you look for something out to hook on. But do you know one thing, Southern Cameroonians? I'm very sure, and I'm waiting for everything to be okay. But I will still tell you, every person that has been a leader or has played an important role in this government, I'm very sure. I'm very sure some are embezzlers. Let me not say all. Some have embezzled. Don't be shocked, Don't be shocked. And please, if you're coming online or someone, click share because I want some people to come. I'm live now. If you want to come and comment now and tell me Prince J. Carr, the blue and white army this. I'm telling you, most of those who are in the interim, in all the groups, the list to come out, most of them have embezzled. Beginning from ASC, going to the DOD, going to STBC, going to SCAPAC, going to Machip to Boya. Most of them, if not much, they have still embezzled some. Even in Machip to Boya, in that interim government, there are people there who have embezzled. And that's why I don't want to accuse me. I'm waiting for the audit because what I've gotten, the audit to complete my truth. What we see here, and I've said it here, even if it's President Sako that has stolen from that my trip to Boya money, he will resign. That's my view. If it's President Sako that is watching the blood of Ambazonians, which have been dropping down every day, before this Facebook and you watching me, Prince J. Carr, to my father who is in the grave, and every Ambazonian blood that has died, if President Sako is involved in embezzlement of my trip to Boya money, he will resign. That one, he will resign that very day. I myself will be the one to sing the choir. But if it has to be that we have other people, because in Ambazonia we must maintain equality. Equality is the principle of justice. That's why you see Cameroon today, they don't operate in the principle of equality and equity. They don't. There are some people which abstain themselves from justice. It's like justice has a limit. No, but justice doesn't have to have a limit. Because over this way in the Western world where all of us are living, you see that even if you're a president, you can go to jail. The former president of South Korea is in jail. She was accused for a fraud and corruption. She's in jail. So that is the country we must live, because whatever we lay today is what will determine the future of the next generation in 100 years. And if you have to think that you are laying a foundation based on personal interest, group interest, political identity, then we are not laying that foundation that will build Ambazonia tomorrow. So what we practice with the interim government, if you want to show you are a people, you need to take the same word we are talking today about my trip to Boya. You take it over to Skapak. We call all the rest. We start going back to dig, because if we fail, then we are leaving holes in the government. Some people will think they have ended up being victorious. No, Amazonian people. People of merciful truth, no. That's why I want you to invite any person. And if you have any question, maybe after this I'll take some questions. We ask. We are going to conclude here, my people of merciful truth. Any person and every account where money has gone, they will tell us how much was given to DOD. We need to know how much was done in Skapak, how much came into my trip to Boya. We are already getting the list. Who took this and who took that? Then we are building a country of equality. We are not letting any out. Anybody who finds himself in that embezzlement must tell us or he's kicked out. That's it. Now, when some of you come online and you see the way I'm bringing out my truth, some of you said, Prince J. Carr is this. No, ask my friends. So I did not meet, look, most of you who are coming here who's mostly right, Prince J. Carr, you're tribalistic. Ask my friends from the northern zone, they know me. Mostly the name they called me back home then was Adebayo. It's just that now I've traveled. By then I was very rough. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. Now I've become a gentleman. Yeah, by then I was very rough. I was very rough. If you ask most of my brothers from the northern zone, they'll tell you the kind of person I am. Most of them know me. Some of you on Facebook here just know me now. So when you throw me the insult, I just look at you, I laugh. Because ignorance is normal in life. But sometimes they say ignorance is what kills a man. But being ignorant of me will not kill you, because I'm an activist and you have the right to think whatever you want to think. That's it. So the next thing I want to talk is backstabbing. Backstabbing. Backstabbing has been a source of which some people use to acquaint friendship. Backstabbing. Now, it depends the kind of backstabbing. It depends. Backstabbing means maybe you did not tell this person, and then you see that this person is doing wrong, you did not correct the person, or you like try talking, the person did not hear, then you come out and speak. Backstabbing is when you go and meet somebody, what we talk in popular terms, kongosa. Kongosa. That's what brings some great enmity. And let me tell you, the one of the worst that we have in this revolution that is being done is by women. Women of the Ambazonian revolution, some of our mothers who are, let me tell you, the mothers of the revolution who are between the age of 50 to 60, let me just say 55 to 60 and 70 and above, they are not in this Kongosa. The ones you find are the ones between 25 to 50. They are the ones which, because they want to portray, they want to do, they go behind fidgeting, backstabbing, telling this and saying yeah, saying this and saying a different thing. That is another great problem we have in Ambazonia. Because some people, they're not only women, let me not say women only, men, because some men even do it more than women. So men think that they can be loved by other fellow Ambazonians by taking something you hear which you have not even investigated to go and carry and tell. For example, you come in a page, you find somebody is trying to speak something and he has not finished what he's saying. You carry the half message and you take it to another person. That's what's happening. And when you want to see such things, is what it has is going by with screenshots on WhatsApp. It's what you see going on screenshot on WhatsApp. You see somebody, you speak something good, the person will not take all the measures of what you have said, the good part of it, he will just go in, pop, screenshot the small part which will benefit his agenda, then take it now and start shooting because he wants his own group. My people, we are fighting for the same goal. We are fighting for the same goal. Some of you are angry that Prince J.Carr is not part of a group. Prince J.Carr is part of the IG. I've said it here times and again why I took my stance to stand with the IG. I said it, and if you want it, I will still repeat it to you. I was part of all these other groups. I was there. But when they refused to put Ambazonian first, you saw that term coming out, Ambazonian first. I was one of the persons who started pushing for those things, Ambazonian first. I was one of the people who were pushing for this word Ambazonian first. I thought I'm in what first three I'm among. This Ambazonian first. Because of what? When I realized that in the groups, they were not fighting for the people who are dying in Ambazonia. They were thinking of how to promulgate their interest and making sure that the victory of Ambazonia is given by them. Then I realized that it's going to be difficult. I realize it's going to be difficult because if A has to fight for his own interest, B fight for his own interest, C fight for his own interest, then these guys don't know what they are saying. These guys don't know what they are saying. But if we have to come out with a very stiff one ideology, I even spoke on my Facebook about unity in diversity. Unity. Jesus. Southern Cameroonian, that's how it happens. My software is not on and my internet was hacked. My software is not on because I did not use it, and that's how it goes. I did not put my software on my phone today. Sometimes this is what we face. You just find your internet. So most of the time when I come live, I usually put on, but I started this video without, this my live show without putting it on. Mr. Uchemba Nelson, you were saying activists are the worst. Mr. Uchemba, yes, but don't say activists, say some. If you know some, when you say activists are the worst, you are including all the other activists. Yes, Mr. Uchemba. When you say activists are the worst, it's like you are including all activists in what you're saying. Say some activists. When you say some, somebody will understand. But when you generalize, then you mix even the good and the bad one inside Mr. Uchemba. Because not all. Yes, I cannot say all activists are good. No, because in activists, we have those. Some of them are the one pushing this forward because they want the agenda. They want the agenda of their group. I could tell you why Ambazonia we are going slow is because of group politics. And that's what they are struggling to push into the IG. They are struggling to push group politics. Let me tell you, I'm very happy for the Ambazonian we have and those on this My Merciful Truth platform. They know after this independence, as you see them here, they are very wise. Ambazonian people are the wisest in the world. Ambazonian people. Ambazonian people are the wisest people in the world. That's when I'm saying it. When we started, they were a little bit dangling. But now, oh God, they have become more intelligent than even some leaders. I'm proud to say it. And these people you see watching me, I will tell some leaders, before Ambazonian victory comes, they must have known their leader, they want to lead them. They are observing, maybe you've not even been somebody in this revolution. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I used to tell some people that when we do videos, you see 400 people watching us. But by the end of the show, you find we have about 8, 10,000 views, 11,000 views. You think what are those? That's the time they practice their time. Most of you will fight for this revolution because after this revolution, everything will be dissolved. No leader will rule Ambazonia after this revolution. After this revolution, we start a new page. A new page. Maybe I myself, I want to be president. You don't think so? Maybe Mr. Ochemba want to be a president. Yes. Maybe Harry Taylor want to be a president. Maybe Eric Tato, maybe Mark Barata, maybe Sikot. Maybe any person want to be a president. So why should we block people's dreams? So after this independence, all those who are promulgating, all of you, maybe I might be good in doing my political party. Yes. So all of you who are struggling and doing group politics, I look you like people who don't have dreams. Especially young youths like me. I see some of them going and calling people HE just for groups. But I ask myself, don't they have vision? Because all of us can be president. Who tell you that me I don't want to be? We are fighting because we want the victory of those who have been killed. Those who have been killed. All those who are just leading us now are just what we can call people we are used by God helping us to use some people. Those we see that they can help us now. Because if we have to put people out in Ambazonia, let's say Ambazonia is okay today. We have boundaries from the Mongols right up till Santa cut down and we have our land and we say we start politics. Maybe all these people you see carrying titles here, they will not be even able to even have 1% of the vote in Ambazonia. Yes, maybe they'll not be even able to have 1% of a vote if they have to do a real election in Ambazonia. Because our own election will not be like what La Republic is doing. So, somebody said, Eric Tech said, after eating all the money. Eric Tech, I understand the pain all Ambazonians are feeling. I myself, Prince J. Carr, am not left out of that pain. And I've said it here. There is nobody in this revolution. Let me say, some are free, but not all have embezzled, and we will know because we know the pain of the people. Let me tell you, Southern Cameroonians, you see this county by county and LGA by LGA which is operating now. It's now we have realized that with the little funds we have, we can do great job. It's just that I cannot say some things out here to you, the people of Ambazonia, in the public. I would have broken it out to you guys. There are some certain amounts of money we use, but they do great action. Then at times I ask myself, I said, if we had this amount of money, do you know what we'll be doing? Do you know what we'll be doing? But we don't have because of mismanagement. Anyway, Southern Cameroonians, it was nice talking to you all today. This was just my Monday brief show, and thank you all. We had about 400 people before that internet breakout. I want to say there is nothing like Blue and White Army. But if Ambazonia wants to create one, I would think that name should be the name of the Ambazonian Defense Force. The Blue and White Army of Ambazonia. For me, yes, because blue and white is a very great color. So, but I don't belong to none. And let's stop all this conspiracy theory. If you think I've done anything wrong, I've backstabbed your name or I've called your name, and you have proofs to bring to me, or you think, how come, I will show you why I called your name. Yeah, come and I will show you why I called your name. But now Ambazonia, county by county, it's, let me say, it is the revival force of this revolution. Because if we had the money we have been giving out all this while in the counties, we'll be doing a great job. So I'll encourage you all, go to your counties. No matter the gospel of what you hear, in your counties you hear how the money is being used, you hear how everything is going, they give you financial update, they give you defense update, and you hear everything. Prince Jeka has not asked you to come and give money to me. No, I've not said go and give money to any person. But the money you guys send to us, you see the way we use it. The one for the lawyers back home, you guys saw how we used it. We brought you updates. Educator brought updates on everything. The one we are collecting for the AK campaign, we send it and you guys see every update we give. We call the names like Mama of France, Prince of Sweden, and all those we are giving. So if you don't trust us, or you think like, no, Prince Jeka, your spirit doesn't go well, go to your county. See, county is the only revival force we have in this revolution. Go to it, give your 100, or your 200, or your 500, or you want to take a bank loan. Take the bank loan, call the defense part of the county and say, I've gone and taken an overdraft. Because I want my county and my LGA to succeed. Come, let's sit, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Defense Director. Let me see how my money is going to be used to push this county forward. And then we know if we get the independence, how much you guys are giving to me, because I've taken a loan from the bank and I'm going to be paying this loan in the next 30 years. You sit down with him. How many sticks do we need? How do we buy? Okay, because it is this and that, we'll start buying one every month, or one every 2 weeks. How is it? If the line is good, we buy two. You start going. AK campaign is doing a good job, Kevin West. We are doing a good job with AK campaign. You guys are seeing what is coming out. They'll brief you guys. I think very soon the people, the communication department will come out for the AK campaign and brief you guys. We have already done the first purchase and we are encouraging everybody to continue. Not only with the AK campaign should you contribute, make it a habit in your county to buy 1 stick every month. Yes, take this ideology I'm telling you. Go to your county and make it that every month you buy 1 stick. 1 stick. 1 stick. If you do that, that's the great. You see all the sticks other counties are having is because they have got the ideology of it. Make sure you go 1 stick, 1 for 1 month, 1 stick 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 for 1 month, and that's how it moves. All this diplomatic thing you're hearing, contender force, as I'm seeing some people commenting here, patch this, patch that. Let me say this thing clear. I forgot to say this. Look, it's better for people to come out and say truth, and then you say some people are thieves. At least the interim government tried. I don't like to be critical to people. There was a photo I saw from AGC. They posted online that the contender force. And you know one thing that got me angry in that picture? Ambazonians did not analyze. See, Ambazonians, when you see a picture coming out from any group in diaspora, analyze that picture. Try to go to Google, search those images and see. Now, there's a picture coming out from AGC in the name of Contender Force. Yes, it's a picture from Ground Zero. But now, in that picture, they displayed 4 AKs, 3 M3s, and 2 pump action, and with about 30 DIN guns. But Ambazonians were not smart to see it. That picture had about 300 likes on their spokesman's of AGC page, but Ambazonians were thinking those were equipment. Look, I used to say in this revolution, most of the groups, because of county by county, have gone broke. Me, that one, I'm telling you guys every day. I'm not supporting any group because groups are working for their interests. The interim government followed all the democratic process. And that's why I was struggling for my for Sisiku and President Sako to have an understanding and a talk. Because some of you will sit here, you don't know what is happening behind. They went and brought a picture. In that picture, you will see, you know what they did? Oh, Southern Cameroonian. It's just that we know all those things. We know. But I will teach you guys what they did in that picture. The picture, you saw the ADF man sitting on a chair, and then you see soldiers all behind. Now, do you know one thing they did? They positioned the AKs at the beginning of the picture, and then one at the end. Then they position the two MP3s on the middle, and then they pump action. They know Amazonians don't know weapon. Amazonians cannot differentiate between the distinct. Then they turn the AKs to be facing the camera. That means they hold the AKs like this, so that you will see the flat AK with the rifle, with the cartridge package there. Now, they know you'll be concentrated in looking the first three. Now, they took the Den guns, the head of the Den guns, they put them behind like this. There were many Den guns behind. Many Den guns. Many. Because they know if they bring those Den guns ahead, Amazonians will say, no, you guys are still using Den guns. That means they'll insult them. So, that's what they call photography. Photography. And now, when their spokesman posted that picture, Amazonians will say, oh, look, we know those things. The highest money in this revolution now is being given to counties. If you like this, prove me. I just went into the picture. I did a post, but those on my platform said I should not do it for La Republic to know our weakness. But if you like, I'll bring you. Go to there, go and count it. If you want to know, go and Google search what is an AK. You start counting. You look the picture of that AK. You start walking. You see there are 4 AKs in that picture, 2 MP3 and maybe 2 pump action, and all the ones behind are Den guns. No AK has a triangle stuff on the end. Look all the Den guns behind. If you see one triangle, that small head up, you will not see nothing. Why should we be doing all those propaganda? Because you want to say contender. The only contender force of this revolution now is the county. Those are people who are struggling. The only contender force of this revolution now is county. And we will not encourage any group, because any warlord now will be like Bia. The only contender force of this revolution now is the counties. The counties and the LGA. And I'm advising all you young people, all you youths, doing that your silly thing in the name of propagating group. You are a disgrace to this our modern generation. You are a disgrace. Get yourself into your county and use that thing you're doing. Or you better go and do some internet fraud somewhere. Yeah, all of you are a disgrace. You waste your precious time as a youth propagating division. I want you to, but you have your county, you have your group. Why don't you go there? Go there and stand and defend your group, your county. Use that precious time for your county. You are standing to use a group that know your group must be there. Look, even if it's ADF, even if it's the interim government, even if it's Morix or SCYL that get Amazonia, none of the leaders will lead us when we get down there. Look, get this one today. Even if it's ADF, SCYL, interim government, Morix, or whoever that you guys are struggling to have, even if they have, none of them will rule us in Amazonia. None of them. Everything will be dissolved. We'll start back from square zero. We'll only have an interim government for a short. That interim government will be there for about 1-2 months. Then we come with presidential elections for people who have to lead Amazonia. Then we'll see what they can do. We feel them and know these are people. We see their vision. Then from there we can continue. So go back to your counties and stop doing all those things. It's not about how many pictures of rifles, how many pictures of guns you show in the internet that wins a beer. No. We have been seeing all those pictures from day one. I don't know when you guys will grow up. I don't know. We have been seeing all those pictures, contender, block by block. We have been seeing those pictures. We have been seeing them. See Von Tapper. You can call thieves. Me, I've not stolen any money. My name is pure. That's why even when you guys wanted to accuse us, you did not look for any image. You would have called Black and Red Army. Somebody would have looked. But because of the pureness I am, God in heaven made you put the white and blue. You understand? You should have even called, because of the pureness and eye, you guys did not even see it. You went and chose but white and blue. All the pure colors in the world, all the most lovable colors in the world, that's what you chose. That means it should tell you that I'm doing something with my pure heart. When you say thieves, if we have to start going to the dictionary of thieves, the highest thieves in this revolution are those who are the old legs. But we don't want to go to that. You are calling the interim government thieves. You call President Sarko thieves. You call Madam Irene thief. Yes, maybe when after the audit we'll know if they are thieves. Let me not say they are not thieves because the audit is not out. Maybe after the audit we'll know if they are thieves. Yes. But I want to ask you, my mommy used to talk, my talking for pigeon. My mommy say before you want move dirty for some money eye, first check if dirty no day for your own eye. You understand? My mommy say before you want move dirty, you want move mboti for some money eye, check whether mboti no day your own eye. Una the worker today, una the call thief, this interim government thief. Una know them mboti way for una eye. For 27 years, una groups they don't run this revolution. Who don't audit them? Una want come out call names of people that wanna take money for asylum. Why would they make you the one move dirty for some eye because some thief? Where the one way there for your eye, it ticks so like a sleeping dog. You the one call say person don't thief. Say these people are thieves. But you forget say your own dirty way there for your eye. It dey like dog way don't sleep, wake up for morning time. Is man not continue to talk for my mob. Una dey hurry for coach people, dog thief people. But when una own last day for outside soul, let's sumburet last. Una own last day for outside soul, let's sumburet last. You not even lock them. But the work outside the coach people say thief. If we want go for audit, some of una go stand. If they want audit, some of una who una belong to group, some of una go stand. Some of una leaders they get business for Douala, get business for Yaoundé. Una want them open una last for outside again. Una want them open una last because they can't have for Facebook. Una no research people don't do for una background. Una no research people don't do for una because we want just preserve revolution. Same we no talk. Una no business the way una leaders and for una group member they get them for Douala for revolution when they don't do them for 27 years ago. Una no make people talk. When we stay quiet is because we are fighting for a common goal. But if you guys want to make like you want to show people that you are more righteous. The Bible says there is no righteous man in this world. Romans 3:23. The Bible says all have sinned. Me and you have sinned and come short of the glory of God. There is no man. No matter Nigerian man, they decide for anytime you go chop money die. If possible, wrong go church, may they pray for you. All man for the way a sinner. No man for this world go deny say never thief. Whether not before this revolution or after this revolution. So when they come for online, they call people say thief people because they don't try for bring audit for outside for please the people of Amazonia. Then they forget on their own way for backside. Now, no, see some people stupid. They are doing it for the Amazonians who have pure heart. They know they do enough for una. They know they do enough for una because if one open una last. The way some of us don't do for this revolution, we're not going to talk again about this Amazonia. We just do a small because we don't want to make the international government also the quarrel amongst we, and we should not even quarrel. The day will go vex, we go start snap on a house, the wanna get them, on a business, the wanna get them, we wanna use the Amazonia money, wanna buy them. So no one enough some people they sleep na sleep. We go start move on a business, them do things them wanna see and say we do know about una. When the interim government is struggling to please the people of Amazonia to show their credibility, why some of you have been in the revolution for 27 years and you cannot even show nothing for, you still come for inside social media, go to carry fake pictures that they bring out. For this revolution, now who am supposed to show picture? Now who? For this revolution, now who be the support for the put pictures online? Not be the interim government, because they just start. Una don't be for year for 27 years. Una they see can put picture for make sure somebody buy una one stick. No be na shame. Na shame. For 27 years, una don't beef, una see can put picture. Sometimes when I go take fake pictures and fake pictures for can't show them. Only because una want time people give una money for stick. Una no want accept county by county. Ah God. See, more na chill. If you want to do something, move. We are one. But if someone your brother do wrong, correct him. I'm not supporting those who have misused funds. But let us follow. Let the audit come out. Let the audit come out. I'm not supporting them. But when you start taking it like a face cap, then we start thinking, who are you too? You understand? When you start taking it like a face cap, we ask, who are you? Because there is no sinner. My grandma might even kill some pineapple. My grandma used to tell me, say, if any person there for this world where you know say he be pure man, tell him make he take white clothes, walk outside, go for 100 meters, come back. If you not see one dirty for that white clothes, not say a pure man. If you not see one dirty, whether I come up from up or from some side, you know say that person a pure man. You know if you ever wear white clothes, walk for inside streets, go come back with small dirty, not touch them. That means nobody's pure. We all, according to the Bible said, have come short of the glory of God. We don't sin. But correct your brother with love. Why some of we would come out, call people their names on Facebook now because we don't say the people don't bend, say if not be their way, now nobody way. That's why we call your name. Because it's not only you that make Ambazonia. We have thousands of people that make Ambazonia. It's not only you. So please, Ambazonians, correct with love. Don't take it like you're correcting with hatred. No. We correct with a certain voice when we see you don't accept. Before Merciful Truth one come live, we'll get first conclave. We'll get second conclave. Before I start, it come out really on Merciful Truth. Because from the first and second conclave, I realize and say, the unity not before happen because of money. Any person they want and say they accept the unity, but when it comes for money, they want to make money be divided. Now for doing Merciful Truth come because I realize that nobody want work for Ambazonian interest. So I believe we all should be focused. Correct your brother. La Republique, no matter how many soldiers they kill them, when I don't see video where they post on Sunday for WhatsApp, how they transport their corpses. No person no they be around when La Republique they transport the corpse them. No person. When they want to transport their diamond, no person no they be. They come so even nurse they bring only that mortuary people them. The video there for inside WhatsApp there. Where they bring in their people them from northern Ambazonia. Where they come with their people. They come not only with the mortuary people, then the helicopter land for back hospital, for general hospital for Douala. They move their body in inside quietness. Quietness. Because secrecy is a source of victory. Now only for Ambazonia revolution where we go even give La Republique chance. For Kandua. Wamami say picking the for inside house. Imami say don't pass. Imami go call all neighbor for answer for can shame me. Before one cause of leaders a name for answer because of those say that dirty fashion for backside house not easy. Eric Tato for here, Eric Tato play fool. Eric Tato she done some time for this revolution. The worker back leaders them, back Dr. Ayabacho. But at the end of the day, what happen? They say no, it worker do a political agenda. They blast it off. Or then they stand and they mock you away because of what they want their team. So even now you have to stand for your people. Then we can't stand for you with the struggle, more fight like one people. Some of us stand for putting things away no matter. La Republique they use the secrecy, the struggle for change the face of the revolution. They did die, but they not the show we say they did die. But they did born one only they put them, make we take and put them for social media. Now when I don't stop me, even without picking it down, I know they show me any Ambazonia or any genocidal image again. My genocide images they go now for Twitter. I know they post no genocide image on Facebook again. I don't do it. Any image one say be horrific. I did just take and go Twitter because me don't even block my account. Because now my account and anything I do, they go block them. I don't post any image you see of any person where they kill it. That one where they don't just kill them for Bali. Now Twitter. I did take and go for Twitter, take and go for other places them. I go post them for LinkedIn, all side I post. I the only posting the way they bring credit to Ambazonia revolution because them they need to bring their own secrecy for outside. Them they hide their own. They bury their dead in quiet. Since when I be the watch all this, I never see which day some picture for some military man they bury come off outside. No one day. They pass take the cops go direct. So when would you want to do something? May we think because it be easy for one man to operate 100 Facebook. It be easy. For me, for change to another Facebook for my phone, I just need to create 100. They go sleep for my Facebook, so I change for this one, I comment, change for this one, I comment, change for this. It's very easy. But it will not help us. Because instead, you did say, take your brother, their blood, we don't die, they shoot them outside like dirty water. But if we keep the revolution secret, hide our pain, channel our pain to place the way things that happen, then we go know. If you say before a human rights watch, the one talk say, Ambazonian force they kill La Republique force they kill we. You think they never be informed? When I say all that military people, the way restoration forces them, they kill them. Their minister, they need to take pictures, send them for Human Rights Watch. When I so. When I say all these things where they go she done, they can't she done, they talk say Ambazonia, when I the one giving for news, when they say no, it's only us they kill. When I decide put in the comment for video, the one that they follow. It's only us they kill. It's only us they kill. You know, it's Ambazonia, you're lying, you're this. Like when that father be the talk for this thing, for that United Nations Assembly. When I say no, it's a lie. It's this, that. Look, now because of say the military know they put their own for our side. In no they put it on for our side. Ambazonia would carry our own. And because of which, why would they put our own person? Because we get some leader the way who now won't be people for Ambazonia and not realize and say that blood the way they die for down there. It pass any person for diaspora. Yes. That blood where they die, it pass any person for diaspora, even people for jail. Yes. For jail, you still get the ability to live. Dr. Kwanga is living, but he has been to jail. But people they believe Dr. Kwanga, they don't die. Because in jail, God gave him an ability to live. That boy wanna see for inside La Republic jail, where they don't keep it for jail for how many years, or he bone there and the food they don't lock. Not being that they don't call the 2 foot eat it leave, but people they live for outside where they don't die. People where they who get for value for this revolution are those who are dying on the ground. Any person, not be so no go value people for jail. Not be so. Those people in jail will value them. But the first people in this revolution we have to value are those guys where they carry the chakvum. They carry the chakvum for ground. So Ambazonia may we grow wise, and I thank God for all my people for merciful truth. I observe una, and I never ever see una do that thing. I never ever see una where una go she down, and they can't carry some kind of thing that they do online. I never see una. Now this group surrogates them and these political commentators, why they see them online. Thank you for maturity. I believe so we don't have so much education today. I believe say this name still exists, so Serena and Sidiana. You still exist. You see them on the Facebook. Anyway, thank you Ambazonia. Thank you. If you have any question, I think we are done. We have had a very good time. If you have any question, you ask, and I beg all this thing while they talk for my people for merciful truth, more and be wise. A revolution is also a secret. And I'll be happy for all the LGAs them. I know they see videos they come out again for defense group. Kudos. There is no shame. A man with pure heart is a pure man. Eric Tech, the day where you go see one WhatsApp chat come out where you see Prince J. Carr, the preach division, or you see Prince J. Carr, the supports on DT, or the covers on DT, post them. And they open them all to everybody. The day where you go here, anything like that, post them. Post them. We have one government, and our other leaders in jail. One. We don't have two governments. Any person where they tell you that one a lie. We have one government with led by President Sako, and one restoration council led by Kometa, and our leaders in jail. Finish. So there is nothing like two government. There is nothing. There is nothing like two government. Anybody where they tell you about two government, you just waste your time. You're wasting your time. It will not happen now. Group politics will never come into the interim government because it is built on the blood of the people. That one, Yerima is representing himself like an Ambazonian. And any Ambazonian can start. You can create your own interim government. Yerima is representing himself as an Ambazonian because an Ambazonia is the interim government. If you know our principles for all for one, one for all. All for one means all Ambazonian for one person and one Ambazonian for all. You can see all Ambazonians are for the interim government and for the interim government for all Ambazonia. And each Ambazonian makes up the interim government. So you today, you can create your own government. You today, you just need 4 people around you. You give them positions. You are the government of Ambazonia. Let's go forth and do our own part for the revolution, for our brothers. You go forth and do. When we see you succeeding, when we see you doing great things, you tell us you created a small government and it's a government from Ambazonia. Maybe we'll decide then to make you the president because this other president is incapable of doing what you're doing. Okay? Maybe then we will make you the president, because then we see that the interim government is not doing what you need to do. So we have one government, let nobody distract you. Serena Sidiana, feel free, you can comment. There you have liberty. On your leaders' pages, we don't comment. You know, we look, there was a time, I know those who I block. You see, you know, there's some that look like this kind of name. Let me teach you now those who are coming to destroy the revolution. If you go down the name, you have a name like CDPCE Cameroon. You understand? You see, those kind of names are terrible names. He said, what happens with the weapons on 20 May? ADC claim they have it. So those are the kind of names which they destroy our movement. And I don't like such names with no face and a wonderful name. So those are the kind of people. No, leave Serena Sidiana. She should feel free. She should feel free. It says support the government of Capo Daniel. You see, frustration will even make cash. Now it's Capo Daniel that has a government. Oh, Lord. So, Southern Cameroonians, we are done. I've read some few comments. I think we are done. We are done. We are done for today. Thank you all, and please don't forget to click share. And I want to see you be a support to your brother. Support each other, okay? Support each other. Support each other. Forget about all this ranting here. When I finish the video, I will go behind, and all those people I feel they don't need to be here, I will eject them out. That's what I always do when I do my video. I will go out, and all those people who are not supposed to be here, I will take them out. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to click share and click that love sign. And if you have any worries, get to me via Facebook and we will talk. Any information, get to me. Once again, I'm sorry I cannot receive your friend request. You cannot send me friend requests, but you can follow me. Have a great evening and bye.